What's going on, brothers? Just let me tell you the name. Got a video for you. It's your entitled Lockout Part 59. Here goes. So, we all know that these dating roaches, these relationship roaches, and all manner of bad faith actors and candy-ass maggots who have a problem with this philosophy. They have a problem with this philosophy because they can't sell relationships to men and young men anymore. That's what the problem is. We're too aware of the shenanigans. We're too aware of the legal snares and traps, the financial pitfalls, and all of these chicken shit maneuvers that these broads pull to get resources out of men. Because make no mistake, the tribes in this day and age who are asking for traditional relationships and traditional men, they themselves are not traditional, they're modern. And these modern women, the relationships they want are relationships where you give and they take, give nothing in return. That's parasitism. That's what it is. But they want to wrap this up in a package and stuff it down your throat and say, you need to accept this. And men have said, hell no. If usury and extortion is what these tribes are serving up as relationships, then men have said no. They refuse. And that's why men say they're not budging. They know that relationships today don't provide men with anything. They know that marriage has become a zero-sum game because these tribes have made sport out of divorcing men and taking them to the cleaners. That's why you're never short of videos of these trollops on TikTok crying about how they divorced their husband and then they regret it because the husband moved on and they're out there looking stupid. These young men, these men worth their salt, they're locking these trollops out. They're locking these trollops out, and they're not only doing that, they're locking out these grifters, these roaches, these bad faith actors. They're locking them out too. And because you lock them out, that means they can't steal from you. They can't sell you relationships, they can't sell you bullshit, they can't sell you a dream that this unicorn is out there waiting for you. All you gotta do is find her. The hell with that. There's no unicorn. Unicorns don't exist. But I know one thing that does exist. Reality. And reality gets the last word, and reality takes no prisoners. These trollops turned divorce into a $50 billion monstrosity. That's reality. There are countless horror stories of men who've gone into subhuman poverty, men who have ate hot brass because the woman that they love divorced him, took his money, took his house, took his children, and then drove into the sunset gloating about it. They can't sell relationships to men anymore. And they're upset, but they did nothing to stop this shit. Nothing. All they did was tell men to stop whining, man up, and take it. And the man said, hell no, we're not taking it. They've locked them out. It may seem brutal, it may seem unfair, but if you want to solve this problem, you gotta get rid of them. You gotta lock them out. Keep them out of your circles, keep them out of your wallet. It's just the way it is. Now, of course, the grippers don't like that. The roaches don't like that. These gene pool polluters don't like that. These walking birth defects don't like that, but it's a winning strategy. It works. It's the only thing that works. You see these trollops today? Yeah, they'll get on these little podcasts with these other roaches and other bad faith actors. And yeah, the podcasters will make them look stupid. They'll make them look like idiots, but nothing will change. Nothing changes. Their behavior gets worse. Like they'll agree that what they're saying or what they're doing is wrong, but they'll just go back to what they're doing after the podcast is over. And that's what you've been seeing for these past 5 years. Nothing has changed. Everything's gotten worse. And that's why now you got trollops out here saying that Well, men don't approach anymore, and their favorite piece of copium is, well, the main reason why men are not approaching anymore is because they are intimidated. No, there's no intimidation to be had. These men out here are not approaching because they know that it's a shitty deal. They know that relationships, marriage, are just fraud, usury, and extortion, wrapped in a bow, courtesy of female dating strategies. These tropes push for this, and men walk away from the table. The real problem here is that men know too much about women, and that's a problem. We know too much about them. We know that a lot of their antics, a lot of their maneuvers are loathsome, underhanded. They're filthy. We know that the machinery of the state backs what they do, no matter how foul it is. And so our best bet is to prevent it. Prevention is better than a cure. Lock them out. Get your lock on, brothers. Get your lock on. It's the only way you're going to save your resources and enjoy your life without any drama, mayhem, and stupidity. I don't see any plans or any solutions for the destruction of relationships, the destruction of marriage that these tropes pulled out. Now, make no mistake, they did this. Case in point, Linda Gordon, who said herself that the nuclear family must be destroyed. These tropes got what they wanted, but now they don't want what they got. The bait that they're putting out is not catching any fish, but they did that to themselves. They're not going to change their behavior, so men are just going to continue to enjoy their lives without trop interference. And of course, these grifters, these bad faith actors, these roaches can call that toxic, but why don't they call the behavior these tropes put out as toxic? Why don't they call all these tropes on TikTok who coach women on how to cheat on their boyfriends to find their husband? Why isn't that toxic? What about the tropes back in 2023 who were actually coaching women to rob the men who try to date them? Is that not toxic? You see, they want to sweep the shit under the rug and pretend it doesn't stink. But everybody smells it. I smell it. And that's the problem. They can't sell relationships to men anymore. And going forward, I don't think they ever will be able to sell relationships ever again. These are perilous times. These tropes don't have their cake and eat it, but they still want resources from men. But they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it. If they are adults, if they're strong and independent, they don't need no man, then let them go out there and get it themselves. That's all I'm saying. Let them roll up their sleeves, go out there and get it themselves. If they can't get it, then that's tough shit. It is what it is. It's L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like the best, share in the commentary, if you subscribe. If you're doing it, visit my channel, tip jar on my channel. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren, you know it's real. You know routine. Go away, live away. SY-SPM. As for these walking birth defects. As for these fem sales, as for these bad faith actors and these dating roaches and pickup roaches, who got a problem with how we say it, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Welcome to Tight. See you soon.